Hello, this is Alechius, the Tinkering Gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. As the French, where we pick it up right where we left off, and I think y'all are in for a treat on this one. So let's switch back. No, we're gonna keep fighting. One battle, and they get all scared. And with that many victory points, we're not going to get a lot of concessions from them. So they lost transports from the Western Mediterranean, the Caribbean, and the Bay of Biscay, which is great. Bulgaria now allied with us, Norway allied with Russia. Bulgaria wants 2 escopettes. Absolutely. And we initiate a major offensive in Gabon. United States wants to be friendly. Austro-Hungarian Empire, not so much. Do we want to try a naval invasion? Or do we just want to continue wearing down their fleets? Because we can do so here. And do we want to replace our torpedo cruiser? I think so. They're useful. I just need to be a little bit more cautious with them. They're fragile. We'll go ahead and build that replacement. And that belongs with this fleet. It's the Italians. 3 CLs, yeah. So we'll want them in Marseille. No need for designs. Research is ticking along. No, nothing to change there. Do we want 2 more battleships? Get those started. Or do we want 2 heavy cruisers? Possibly place those in the Caribbean. I kind of like that idea. Let's do that. Build 2 heavy cruisers for independent duty. Can I place them directly there? I sure can. Which port would be best? Let's go with Pointe-à-Pitre. Cosmo's doing their work. We could get more raiders as well to go out to the North Atlantic, West Africa. How are our finances looking? Yeah, great. But 4 more Cosmos. We'll do La Rochelle for the North Atlantic ones, pardon me. It'll be up here. And then down south. Point Nord, let's say. For the other 2. Got Western Indian Ocean covered. We do not have the Arabian Sea covered. We could also do the Red Sea. Djibouti only has so much. Cosmos are 1,600 tons. Yeah, that's going to be tough. And then we have our Cosmos over there. Nope, I think that's good. We're running slightly long, but I'm okay with that. I feel like I know, I track it carefully. I have not been putting out the usual amount of content for about a year. So we're going to push this up to an hour possibly. And that won't slow down release of episodes either. War continues. Austro-Hungary overspending. Auto fight. Nose fused shell. A little bit more armor piercing, or does that make it more? No, that's more high explosive, more damage. Western Mediterranean, Southeast Asia, Korea signed with the Spanish. Major offensive from Mauritania at the Western Sahara. Not that I'm seeing anything of that. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can't switch this to invade. Which that's more than just setting up an invasion. It's also adjusting the stance of the fleet, like says it here. It's available to ships to maximize their offensive capability against enemy shipping at the cost of reducing your own shipping protection. I should actually be doing that with my raiders. We'll get aggressive here. And shift everybody, but we can change that. Target specific ports. And so we see this offensive now. Evenly matched. I don't think much is going to come of that though. How's Gabon doing? 9% advance. Kind of parity on both of those. Ah, our shipyard has expanded. Let's expand it again. Looks like we have 2 fights. Germany kind of pushing to fight. And then we take hits in the press for Germany, Austro-Hungarian, and Chinese empires. I don't care about the Admiral so much. Nope, we're going to keep fighting. Auto-resolve the transports. It's an extra 464. Ooh. Oh wow, that's going to be rough. That's going to be real rough. Oh wow. This episode might run real long. We're going to lose our other torpedo cruiser because I'm going to be aggressive with it. But I want to get those torpedoes off. See if I can split the line between two heavy cruisers. Environmentals are terrible. Evening daytimes. It's just going to be getting darker. There they all are. I think I want to shift to this side. We want to come down to 16 knots this time. Alright, not quite so sharply. Burnett is still damaged. Get her detached. I'm charging ahead. Full speed. Alright, go. Looks like it'll be mostly a nighttime fight. Slow things down. Just the main line. What is that? Did I not look closely at these guys last time? Let's shift sides. Pretty sure that's a heavy cruiser and that's a heavy cruiser. Wild design though they may be. Paragon. 11-inch guns up forward. A single 11-inch barrel. And then nothing but light guns. It's like a monitor. Wait for the torpedoes to launch. Come on. You can do it. It's worth take the shot. Then we'll hard over this one. That doesn't look like a heavy cruiser. That looks like a light cruiser. Paragon takes 3 in the bow. 1 dud. 2 hits. Focus the battle line on the Aragon now. Let's see if we can get a torpedo off as we cross the bow. Not gonna be a good angle though. See if we can get the light cruiser here. Oh, she's slowing down. We're gonna collide. accidentally launch torpedoes into the side. I don't think those hit. Wow, she's got sink. There's one torpedo. Small chance of hitting. Looks like we might have another collision as well. Yeah, she's already turning away out of that. Let's shift the battle line back to the other side now. Aragon goes down. My goodness, there's so many out here. These monitor cruisers. What is up with that? Oh, that's going to take us into torpedoes. Stay hard over. We don't need the screen right now. Get out of here. You're going to get yourselves hurt. Try to keep things organized while having them follow the main line. Oh, these don't have torpedoes, thank goodness. Do they have any armor? No, just on the turret. Incredibly weak heavy cruisers. But they pack teeth, and there's so many. It doesn't matter that they're inaccurate with their single barrel. Why did you do that? Silly ships. Danton. Go here. St. Louis. Follow Danton. You follow St. Louis. You follow cruisers. There's so much going on right now. We want secondary. All guns, secondaries on the torpedo boat. Screening cruisers, focus on that torpedo boat. focus on Infanta Isabel. Try a double time. Stop combining them. Detach. St. Louis is to follow the Danton. Cruisers are to follow the St. Louis. Burnett follows the cruisers. Thank you. Alright, let's get the secondaries over to this light cruiser. Be ready to turn if we see a torpedo launch. Oh, we need to turn. Got this sinking cruiser over here. Yep, there it is. Hard over. That one worries me. Looks like we'll be fine though. Change targets. Stop combining these. Irritating me. Steady up the rudder so we can get some accuracy going. Get the main guns on this cruiser. You know what, Infernate? Get out of there. You've taken damage. I know you're gonna cut in front of the battleship, that's fine. Just get out of there. Yeah, Infernate gonna make it. Oh, we're gonna take a torpedo. I don't think there's any avoiding this one. Yep, that's gonna hurt. whole bow flooded. Stop that. Gives you independently maneuvering. Oh my gosh, the St. Louis is in trouble. Now we're all disorganized. I can't afford that right now. Jupiter looks like it's going to go down. Go back to Danton. Let's see about turning you this way and focusing on that heavy cruiser. We'll keep the secondaries on the Contramestre Castello. And we'll see if we can get the St. Louis turned around. There we go. Provina probably doesn't have long to live. Focus on the purification. Danton's still flooding. There we go. Danton's got flooding under control. Switch to purification. And bring the St. Louis back. Don't want to interfere with the Danton's gunnery. It's now full nighttime. There we go. Purification has some flooding. Focus the Danton on the Via Madrid. Perfect. Purification's done. Do 20 degrees of right rudder. Bring her around. Oh wow, lucky hit. Flooding. Oh, 4-inch. Looks like another 3-inch. Oh yeah, Begonia is done. Turn the Danton slightly as we accidentally bring our cruisers way too close. Disadvantage of a balanced rudder, takes forever to get it shifted over. Or no, I have that backwards. Oh, she might take that anyways. It's oblique, so it'll likely be a dud. Oh, thank goodness. Orbin, we might pull out of formation if she survives, which doesn't look like she will. See if we can get her out of there. Oh yeah, that was gorgeous. Great hit into Concepcion de Zebulzu. Yeah, main belt penetration. That's why I did so much damage. Orbin's hanging on. Just. Danton switches back to the Rio de La Plata. See if we can get Mulhouse to run interference for Orbin. Nice. Danton got a good hit there. Oh, flash fire. Rio de la Plata is done. full night now? Yeah, moon's coming up. Concepcion is almost done. Danton looking very much worse for the wear. As the St. Louis isn't looking any better. I mean, she's in better condition, but she's been beat up on the port side. There we go, 2 floodings on Concepcion. That should finish her off. And then there was one. Oh, glorious first hit. That was the 12-inch overpen into the main belt, but that'll be flooding. Oh yeah, that was enough to do her in. Well, that went far better than I had any expectation of receiving. Although that funky... The Celadons are just weird. Weird. Damage dealt, that's the battleships. Mostly the 12-inch, 4-inch did some work. More evenly rounded on the St. Louis. Mulhouse and Forbin nicely split. Which, yeah, I know 3500 is far more than the other two combined, but it's a 5-inch gun. That and how many do they have? I guess not that many, actually. We've only got the 2. Well, I guess that is significant. And then we lost the Infernape, which I expected, but I didn't want it to be like that. That was kind of a mess in the middle. And that'll net us a lot of victory points. We did lose some transports in the Western Mediterranean now that we're not guarding them. Southeast Asia and Bay of Biscay. Spain lost a lot. Brazil wants another Danton. Gee, I wonder why. They sure do seem to be performing well in actual combat. Oh, that's not much for markup, though. It's alright, it's still money. Southern France against Southern Spain. Wow. Initiating a 3rd offensive. How is North Africa doing? Well, Northwest Africa. Slow. And Central Africa. Slow, and our losses are high. No need to change any orders except for these guys have earned a rest back at port. Head to Marseille. And we'll see about need a new brigade, which these are performing very well. I think part of that is the poor Spanish ship design. Because they're very vulnerable to small caliber weapons. In Marseille. No designs needed. Long time to go before we get any of the improvements we really want. Politics, nothing to be had. They are definitely hurting. Not going to push for peace. We're having slight decrease in GDP. But they are down to 42,000 tons. That gutted their fleet. That battle alone. Those Celadons. Take note, Spain. Celadons, not a good design. Scary, because if they hit with that giant gun, it'll hurt. But I think Spain is about to have a rebellion. They're about done. But that's something we'll have to see next time. So this is a very long episode. I may even split it up and show it back to back one day and then the next, just so they're not too long, more bite size, but they'll be lacking the introduction and closeout for the middle. But with that, I appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.